The management area this presentation focuses on is communication, specifically looking at ICT project teams and the informal organisational communications occurring between staff at all levels, known commonly as the Grapevine. This presentation looks at the history and conception of the Grapevine, the issues surrounding it, and how it affects project managers in daily operations. The Grapevine communication style is born from uncertainty about an organisational manner, general secrecy, or fear of the unknown. It provides the medium for staff to communicate and exchange views freely and openly. Communications are generally factual, with 80% of information residing in truth. However, messages and meanings are often misinterpreted due to individual perceptions. The problem statement outlines how can managers of ICT project teams use the Grapevine method of communication to their advantage in reducing negative organisational impact, ultimately aimed at increasing operational capacity. This presentation looks at the current issues surrounding the Grapevine to identify areas for creating positive organisational outcomes. The function of the Grapevine can be encompassed in three elements. Firstly, for the need for information. As it generally spreads more rapidly than traditional communications, it seeks to supplement formal channels, aiding in the reduction of staff anxiety. It also seeks to build personal relationships and trust by affirming a sense of family or belonging within a team or organisation. ICT project teams are responsible for delivering technological improvements, and managers of these teams must coordinate both staff and deliverables to meet stakeholder expectations whilst remaining economically viable. The Grapevine has the potential to greatly affect any of these elements in either a positive or negative way, all determined by how well it is managed. According to Ashal, there are 4 types of Grapevine communication methods. These include the single chain, gossip chain, probability chain, and cluster chain. Whilst these methods differ in origin and are transmitted in different ways, all forms lead to a breakdown of communication, increasing rumour, and reducing work capacity and organisational harmony. The primary features of the Grapevine include a highly rapid form of communication that moves both vertically and laterally and therefore roams freely without organisational control. There is also no record of the information that can be used as a reference or for future purposes, as the original source cannot be determined or truth of the message validated. It is spontaneous and driven by users, with all levels of an organisation partaking. Content is often distorted the further it is spread, potentially causing fear and division depending on the issue being propagated. It undermines formal communications and has the potential to spread false or misleading information that may negatively impact the organisation, its culture, or operational capacity. Without proper management, the Grapevine can impact how well a project team interacts and how effective they are in producing quality work deliverables. Toback outlines a potential reduction in productivity due to a lack of work whilst informal communications are occurring, including an overabundance of information known as information overload, leading to substandard work. The Grapevine has a propensity to cause an internal communication crisis when coupled with poor management, a lack of leadership, disparate formal communications, and a lack of organisational values. These elements promote a lack of trust in organisational authority and may directly affect the objectives and goals of the organisation. Staff division has the ability to create a negative working environment, impacting a project team, leading to a reduction in quality project deliverables. The Grapevine also has the ability to affect the goodwill of the organisation, as misleading or incorrect information transmitted to external entities from a project environment may undermine the entire organisation. The Grapevine exhibits both positive and negative elements that have the ability to drastically affect an ICT project team. The Grapevine is born for a desire for information, however, if not correctly managed, may cause division and tension between all levels of staff to the detriment of project capacity and team performance.